Now I want to talk about Grenada and the situation going on down here. Now me have so much info. Me can't do one video, me have to go do a series of video. But you know, so the youth them are Grenada, them are some idiot them. The man them must say them a bad man. Now we live in a time when everywhere you look, governments all over the world is launching an attack on gangs and eliminating gangs. Correct? Now, how come in Grenada you have the Bloods and the Crips gang, and the Bloods and the Crips gang are that the man them in a Grenada represent, and it is intertwined with the 6 and the 7. Yo, this is crazy. Let me show you something. Now, I want to know, look for a funeral there. That's a funeral of a boy named Skippy. Skippy gets slapped for this year in February when him sit down in him shop. Sat down in his shop, you know, and next thing you know, a man come up there dressed like Bloods, like him in the Bloods group, gang or whatever. They're not a singing group. And the man them wake him up and kill him. Now, Skippy, he is representing the Bloods. You understand? He is representing the Bloods, you know. And look at his funeral. Obviously, he has a closed casket because they couldn't even show his face. So what they did, they put his picture on the casket. Because when you have a closed casket, I guess that's how you do it. But the funeral had a lot of people there, and as you can see, it is a sea of red. A sea of red. The Bloods. Skippy, it seems like he was, if not the leader of the Bloods, he was higher up in the Bloods. Now, I just said it earlier. In an era when world governments see President Trump has sent gang members to the prison in El Salvador. I'm laughing, but it's not funny, you know. And Andrew Holiness is killing off gang members with the Jamaica police force. Sent Lucia launch an attack on the gang member them. Trinidad, you name it. And these guys are gonna be repping Bloods and Crips in Grenada. Yo, we have a lot to talk about. Grenada really backwards. Looking at that, it's like I'm looking back in the 80s to Rasclat. But you know what? It is not the 80s. It's 2025, and these motherfuckers are dangerous and very unpredictable. Let's go.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
It's Countryman again. Just I lick you with some wisdom, and I lick you with some knowledge. You gotta take inside your brain. It says, son, I've learned a lot out of reading people's faces. No matter how them are going, like them original, them fake. You gotta know when to walk and know when to run and know when to fall and know when to stand.
Viewers' discretion is advice. One more time. Viewers' discretion is advice. Now, to really understand this, we have to go back to last year when they killed Wangy. So Wangy get licked down, you know, and after him get dashed away, thing just kinda turned topsy-turvy. But just to break the ice, Wangy is representing Crips, while Skippy is representing Bloods. Very backwards, very crazy, terrible situation. Look at that picture right there. I'm gonna give you guys a hint. That's a reggae artist, Trinidad artist from Trinidad. And this guy here, he is mixed up in the Bloods gang in Grenada. This artist goes by the name of Two Guns, and everybody know Two Guns. Well, he is mixed up in the Bloods gang because apparently the Bloods gang, they represent the 7, you understand, and the Crips, they're linking with the 6 gang. Now, the reason why I show this dude picture is because he is involved and he participated in the murder of Wangy. Let me repeat that again. Two Guns, the artist from Trinidad, him involved with the killing of Wangy. I'm gonna explain more. Like me telling you, you know, this is a lot of information and it is very exclusive to only Countryman. Let's go. Now, there's a method to my madness because you see, Two Guns, him link with Lucia. Lucia is Dutch nephew, and Dutch is a gangster where they are prison. Him kill Wangy father back in the days. Enough problems, so you have bad blood between them two family. Lucia, like me say, him is a youth named Dutch nephew and him is a blood. And him and the boy Two Guns, them part. And you see, them involved, like me say, in a Wangy killing. Let me show you something. Now, if you look at this picture right here, that is Dutch. And Dutch kill Wangy father, which is this man right here. Look at the picture. Me I'm gonna put both of them together right now. Check this out. So I'm gonna do this for give owner a perspective on how far the war come. Now, look at Dutch. Team crew, you know, which is Skippy and them man there. They might represent Bloods. And Wangy father, Wangy them from 4 roads. You understand? They might represent Crips. Yo, me say it earlier, me gonna say it again. John Grenada stuck in the blood clot 80s. In a time when politicians and government wipe out gang members from Jamaica to United States to El Salvador. Why would these motherfucking guys want to be Bloods and Crip in the beautiful island of Grenada? And we realize, you see, Grenada, them police loose, you know. Cause the other day, a whole box of gun come for the police and it disappear off of the port. So some loose thing are going down there, you know, but yo, Countryman come for wake up on a bomber clock, yo.
It was a brief court appearance for the two men who have been officially charged for the death of Wangy Cyrus. The two, Razim Mitchell, a 33-year-old businessman from St. George's, and 40-year-old Marcus Johnson, described as a vendor from Grenadines, were not required to plead at their arraignment Tuesday. In addition to the murder charge, the two have been slapped with other charges related to injuring another man during the shooting, as well as gun and ammunition charges. Their lawyer is Jerry Edwin.
There are no civilian witnesses in this alleged crime that these two men are charged with. All the witnesses are police officers. The charge is non-capital murder. There are also robbery charges associated with the non-capital murder charges. And that's all we have so far.
Now, that is the news version, but me, I will go into the real version. And the real version is that Dutchy nephew and the boy 2 gun, you understand? And them 2 youth, Raheem and the other youth, them do the crime, and them 2 youth get taught up feed. But them 2 youth, Raheem, wanna see in the news clip just now, them are blood, just like 2 guns and just like Dutchy nephew. And I hope the police can do something about this, cause I am bringing it to the attention of the Grenada people and the world. Now, you see this lawyer, listen to what he's saying, because I lowered the volume, but you guys can still listen. This lawyer is a fucking liar. And a liar are two-faced too, you know, because you hear in the news clip where they said somebody else was shot and injured, and this lawyer is saying it's only police is witness. They all know what's going on with the Bloods and Crips, and they try to hide it. Now, remember, we are talking about Wangy and Skippy and the Bloods and the Crips. Wangy are Crips, Skippy are Bloods. And them kill Wangy last year before, and this year them kill Skippy in February. And me I will explain to Una how Skippy get murder. But Una have to tune in to the part 2 and part 3, cause me have a whole heap more information on the Bloods and the Crips and the silent war we are going down in a Grenada. And it is a damn shame. Like me say, them man stuck in the bomber clock 80s. In a time when government a wipe out gang member to rascal, them a rep Bloods and Crips and a whole bunch of mess. Listen, my name is Countryman. Tune in to the part 2, part 3 and part 4. I'm out.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.